Good morning. I'm gonna give you guys a quick little video this morning. I'm just gonna make another one after this, load them up before I go to work today. But first one is on subjectivism, and it's just a real quick thing. I've touched it in a few of my videos. And that's that. And it's so quick because I'm making the point that we can't compromise anymore. But not with the left. We can't do it. This whole thing. I'm saying this because I'm watching on the news right now this morning about how the Senate they're saying if you Senator Lee is saying if you vote for Obama, if you vote to fund Obamacare, you might as well vote for it. And they do the budget continuing resolution. It's like just you can't fund this thing. You gotta stop right now. Take a stand. Which I see dangers in that because unfund the government. Obama could be an opening to martial law, something if he lets it go too far. But that's besides the point. The point I'm making here is that subjectivism is dangerous for this reason. Is that subjectivism says there's no real truth. Truth is relative. Different for everybody. And morality is relative. Means that morality is also relative, and that's obviously not true. Murder's wrong. Things are always wrong. They're wrong and they're wrong and they're wrong. I'm thinking of all these side branches I could go on tangents on right now, but I'm trying to keep it focused here and not digress on you. The reason we can't compromise is because once you compromise your beliefs, the subjectivist owns you. He says, okay, well, you've traded a little bit of your truth to me, for making a cut a deal. I mean, why would you do that unless you knew there was something wrong with your beliefs? Why would you give up something that you know is true and it's almighty and unquestionable? Why would you compromise that with me? Obviously, there's even flaws in it if you're willing to do that. And you open the door to these people. And that's how easy it is to open the door. It's really that easy. You open the door that quickly, and it's really scary because you don't even realize you're doing it. Next thing you know, you've done it. And you're just trying to get a deal, and keep some of what you wanted going on, and that's not the way it works out, unfortunately. The way it works out, unfortunately, is that you give up that little bit of your belief system, and now you're questionable for the rest of it. And that's how the subjectivist owns you. That's why you can't compromise with these people. That's why, and honestly, if what you believe in as a libertarian, who believes in the Constitution and freedom, I think any of us can say this, we know, beyond all doubt, beyond all questioning and all reasoning, that those things are right. That man has a right to be free. That man will be heard. And that's our founding fathers that we're saying, we have a right to be heard. There's the king, he didn't listen, so they bam, we'll secure our freedom for ourselves. How do you like that? And they did it. That's cool. But they didn't compromise. The king came back and said, I'll give you something from all this. I don't think they would have compromised. I think they would have said, no. We need to be free. And you can't compromise your beliefs. And that's why. Because you can't give them a reason to question you when you know you're right. And on the right, we're right. Now there's some conservatives and people that I could disagree with on some things because they're trying to interpret rights narrowly, not broadly. But that's another day, another story, another dollar and a dime, So just the point is no more compromise. If you haven't watched my No More Compromise video, it was written by me and I delivered it too. It's not a video really. It's just a good little picture I made. To be honest, we're the Atlas of the world titled. We're tired of holding you up, and basically I give my dissertation with that picture as the background on why we cannot compromise anymore, how the time has come. And how we kind of already are slaves to the people who don't want to work. We pay for their stuff. Like Obama phones, welfare, whatever, That's why I say I no longer consent. And to not consent, I have taken my commitment to defund the government by not giving them money. Only money they get is like gas taxes and small things like that I have to pay. I can't get to work. I have advantage of owning my own business, so I can do that. I can say, I'm not giving you any money. I've openly called them and told them that, and we're waiting for the fallout still. But nonetheless, never compromise your beliefs if you know you're right. If you can't defend your beliefs, you're going to compromise. I think the problem with a lot of politicians these days, even on the right wing, they can't defend their beliefs. As a party, we've done a bad job of showing that we're a better alternative to people, because we don't defend ourselves well, and that's because there's also incongruencies in what we believe. And that's what the next video I'm going to upload after this is about. But it's all about not compromising what you believe, and a lot of times we compromise ourselves, and that's when we run into problems, and we can't speak as loudly as we should about certain times because we have those inconsistencies, and people will point them out if we do. Speak loudly. So, never compromise. Subjectivists will own you. The left is a bunch of subjectivists. There's no absolute truth. That's why you can never win with them, because they're always, another good point right here actually, you can never win with a subjectivist because, in the left, because they're always moving the goalposts, because they fight you on this. But there's no truth to them. There's nothing to stick them to, because they have no universal truth. When somebody has universal truth, if they really believe it's universal, you can stick something to them. You can say, well, you really believe this? No, you can do it to me all day long. I'll win, because I'll define myself and I can defend myself. Define yourself and defend yourself. The left has nothing to defend. They're subjectivists. There's no universal truth. Everything's relative. So they can move the goalposts on you all day. And the only thing you have to hold on to really is the rock that is you. And you have to be comparative then between you and them. And that's hard if you can't defend yourself and you compromise your own beliefs. So, food for thought. Have a good day, guys. I'm going to work. I'm out of here. Gotta bring home the bacon for me, not the leeches.